got stuck in the cabinet. Aubrey, what are you doing in there? Are you stuck? Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a kind of fun video. We're going to be doing a declutter with me kitchen edition. So, and I'm going to be titling this video like Journey to Minimalism. And I just wanted to get on here and start off by saying, yes, I am titling the Journey to Minimalism, but I am not going extreme minimalists. I'm just minimalizing our lifestyle. We have an abundance of stuff, and it causes me a lot of anxiety. A lot of other moms that I've talked to kind of relate to that the more stuff you have around you, the more anxiety you have. So I decided that I want to start this series called Journey to Minimalism, where I go through each room in my house and just basically pack up boxes and get rid of stuff. But today we're just going to be focusing on the pantry and then the whole kitchen area. I got my boxes. This is just one. The rest of them are in the laundry room. Went and got those yesterday. And I'm going to have one set up for Goodwill, and then another one set up for just what's going to go into the basement. This actually might be a video that takes 2 or 3 days to film. Might take 2 or 3 days to actually get through the whole kitchen. So if I'm wearing a different outfit in a clip, then that's why. But because like today, I'm having to stop right at lunchtime, which is only going to give me a couple hours to actually work on this. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what the kitchen looks like right now, and what all the cabinets and everything looks like, and just tell you guys what I'm going to try to work on. So starting out, the first place we're going to be working on is this drawer right here. And as you can see, we can't even get it all the way closed because it's so packed with stuff. But half of this we don't use. We just don't need all of it. So this is going to be the first place I tackle. Oh, it actually shut this time. Then in here, this is just a mess. But I'm kind of embarrassed to show you guys this stuff. This is just the cooking appliances, I guess, and then miscellaneous stuff. But it goes all the way back there, but everything back there we haven't touched since we moved in, so all that I'll probably be getting rid of. Oh, and I forgot, some of these have magnet locks, so I can't get in them right now. This is where I used to just keep cereal and stuff, but we don't eat that much cereal, so it basically become a catch-all for, that's my wine from when we went to Gatlinburg. I actually opened the other one last night, and it was really, really good. But anyways, I don't know if you can see what's in there. My scales, our oil diffuser thing, and there's some oils in here. Cereal, cookies, granola, you know, just random stuff. Cups. This is our cup cabinet, one of our cup cabinets. Let me just start off by saying that's one of our cup cabinets, and then this is the other cup cabinet, and that goes all the way back there. And there's even unopened boxes of wine glasses back there. So you can see, cups are the main thing I want to cut down on. I want to only have one cup cabinet. Down here is just cleaning supplies. I'm gonna hurry through the rest of this. Cleaning supplies, and that little bucket is from Edible Arrangement. Probably gonna get rid of that. I know this one has a magnet on it, but all that's in there is just random stuff that I've thrown because it wraps all the way around the corner. And so just like cups we got from Christmas that ain't even been opened. It's our silverware, which is not organized at all. Lids to everything, which I need to go through. Bags. And this one's bags as well. These child locks are a pain in the butt. So there's lots of bags. And as you can see, we have a ton of cabinet space. It's just all cluttered. This is the only spot I think might not need to be touched. And believe it or not, that's all the plates we have. I don't even know what's up here. Oh, our griddle thing. We take that with us when we travel for the hotel rooms sometimes. This is all my spices. I have a little bit of spices down here. I love spices, so This is more for my coffee. Chad's, that's my whey protein, but Chad's shaker bottles, and I do Shakeology for my morning shakes, so that's all my Shakeology shakes. This one's actually semi-organized, which is surprisingly, but this is one of the places that I am actually going to go through and get rid of most of this, because we only use, like, we really only use these bowls for the most part. And then we got these for Christmas and we've never even touched them. So I'm not sure if I'm just going to give them to somebody else or just switch over to where we're only using these. These are all my Tupperware containers, which there's a ton of. Oh, and there's baking sheets in there. Huh. But Tupperware containers. My drying towels. Also the towels that go right here. I love to use decorative towels. And then just some plastic silverware and condiments, because I'm crazy and I like to keep everything. And then lastly, in the kitchen area is just these pots and pans, which we don't really have that many pots and pans, and I'd actually like to get rid of all those and just go get some new ones today. So I might do that actually. Okay, and this is our, let me show you. This is our little pantry area. This is an overview of these. And how I used to have it was canned foods, condiments, and then these two were actually empty for a very long time, and now they've just become a catch-all. And then I had baking stuff up here, and all my drink mixes and coffees are right here. Guys, it is getting messy up in here. So the only cabinets I've actually been through is this one, which looks so much better. I'm in love with it. This is all of Aubrey and Maverick stuff. Excuse the really disgusting sink. I just washed a pan and loaded the dishwasher, so it's really nasty right now. But anyway, so I put up dishes. That's why this one's open. And like I said, I'm not getting rid of anything in here. All these dishes I bought right when we moved into the house. So, or my mom actually got them for us. Then this is, I've downsized this cups to just this cabinet, like I said I wanted, which I think is pretty good. It's not packed all the way back there because then I would never be able to reach them, but I had boxes of wine glasses back there, so I just took those out, and I'm trying to decide whether I want to get rid of them or give them to somebody or just put them downstairs. I haven't quite decided yet, but so yeah, that's how far I've gotten. I'm going to show you what I'm getting rid of cup wise. That way I can go ahead and pack them all up. I already packed away the cups because Aubrey, I ran out of room. I ran out of room on the countertops, and I had to close it up because Aubrey was getting into it. But so this is just one of the small boxes from Walmart, and it's packed, like it's overflowing. But this is all the cups we're getting rid of, and see, these are all the coffee cups I was telling you about. They're really cute and I love them, and it hurts to get rid of them. It really does, but I don't need them. I never use those coffee cups. Now with the baby stuff, I'm going to put it all in this box and keep it for, or no, I'm not keeping it. I'm going to give it to somebody who's about to have a baby. And then like sippy cups, I have a friend who, her kids are old enough for sippy cups, so I'm going to give them to her. And I also found this, this is the fun part of going through your stuff and cleaning it out. I forgot I even had it. I got it before I had Aubrey and never once used it. I just opened it up. But it's this twist thing, and I already messed with it, and it works with my hand pump. So I know it's going to work with my other breast pumps. This one is just the one I keep in my pocketbook. So I'm going to try to use these up. And just to get rid of them, I guess. But I'm going to try to use them up and see how they work. All of this was in this drawer. So I'm just going to wipe this out and go through all of this, because we don't use any of this, or we don't use most of this stuff. So I'm probably just going to get rid of almost all of it. Or put away stuff like, I found these cookie cutters that I didn't even know I had. And like I told you when I was going through our cabinets, the top cabinet over there, it used to be all of our baking. Sorry, Aubrey's playing with everything. But it used to be just the baking shelf. So once I go through that, I might stick this stuff with it. because I don't want to get rid of them. I don't really have any cookie cutters, so I don't want to get rid of them, but I also don't want to lose them in the junk drawer anymore. I am so happy with how much we were able to downsize this drawer. If y'all remember, it was so packed you couldn't even tell what was in it, and it was just overwhelming every time you opened it up. This is everything that we decided to get rid of, and it's just duplicates of stuff. I should tell you, I decided just to keep one of everything, one of every item. So instead of having 100 different measuring cups and spatulas and spoons, I just kept one of each kind. And the reason we kept one of each kind of the metal and plastic is just because of the different things we cook needs that. Other stuff we're keeping is this. This will go in my pocketbook. This part comes off, and it's just a wine opener, which wine opener is just one of those things I didn't realize I had so many of. I got rid of 4 of them. So I'm only keeping 2, and that one goes in my pocketbook for traveling and stuff, and the other one goes in here, obviously. This is all the baking stuff, and I'm just going to keep it out and keep it on the counter for right now, because as soon as I go through our pantry and go through the baking shelf and reorganize it, I'm going to add that stuff to it. The other stuff I kept is these knives. They were in there, and these are all brand new, and I love them. They're really, really good knives. So I'm actually going to go through this silverware drawer next, and I've already started. I just was organizing the straws and realized I should show you guys. But if you can tell, there's a whole bunch of knives back there. It's all miscellaneous, but I have all this silverware in here too. But I'm just going to go ahead and organize all this and probably get rid of most of it as well. So I just took everything out of this drawer, and here it all is. Like I said, these came out of the other drawer, but it's my straws, which I am keeping all my straws. These are paper straws, and Aubrey likes these. So I'm keeping all the straws. I use them every day, so and I've already put all the knives that I'm not keeping in here, which I'm kind of mad about. I wish I would have just gotten rid of them when we were moving, because we just moved into this house about 5 months ago, and they were a pain in the butt to pack up and bring. So I wish I would have just went through them and kept a couple then. So I kept 2 of each steak knife, because Chad really loves these steak knives, but it's just me and him that use them, so I only kept 2 of each kind. And I'm also only going to keep about 1 set of each of the forks, spoons, and butter knives. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looks like after I clean this out and get it all put back in here. The lids that were in that drawer. So now I have to go through and see which shaker bottles we don't have anymore, which cups we don't have anymore, and see what's left. So this is how far I got with the lid drawer. I kept a few lids for some of our Yeti cups and other miscellaneous cups, but for the most part I just went ahead and put, like for our shaker bottles, I went ahead and put all the lids on our shaker bottles so that I knew what needed matches, or what we had matches for, and what was just like I didn't have the cup for, or I didn't have the lid for the cup, and I went ahead and got rid of those shaker bottles and those lids. So for the most part, actually the lid area is, there's not that many, as long as I keep the shaker bottles and lids paired up correctly. So I'm deciding I'm going to put all my Tupperware lids in here, which will clear out most of this stuff, because most of this is lids. When I looked, I realized that I already had everything pretty much organized, but I threw in pans, just miscellaneous pans that I've thrown in over the past few days. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I'm just going to go ahead and start throwing in those lids. It's not going to be clean looking, but I'm going to know where all my lids are now. I just finished working in this shelf right here. I keep baking pans in there, and I also went through underneath our oven and went ahead and pulled everything out. Also wiped it out, and I wiped out that shelf as well. And I'll show you everything that was in there and what I'm keeping and what I'm getting rid of. I also went ahead and went through the pots and pans that are down here, and then went through this shelf, which I think this already looks so much better. I'm able to clear off everything that was up here for the most part. The only thing I kept was this pan and my measuring cups and my lemon squeezer thingy. And everything else was on the countertops. So the countertops, as soon as all this gets put away, they'll look so much more cleaned off, and I'm really excited about that. So that's what that one looks like. And I decided to keep all my bowls, by the way. All this stuff is what I'm getting rid of. And it was all in this cabinet and in the drawers, or in these two drawers. And I'm also getting rid of everything in this box. The stuff I am keeping, this is a cutting board that came with the house. It's the same granite that is on our countertops. I'm keeping one rolly pin, one set of cake pans. These were in the house when we moved in. I'm going to keep those. This is just a baking thing for the microwave. One pizza pan, one mini cupcake tray, two larger cupcake trays, and then I'm keeping one small pan and one large pan. So that is everything that I'm keeping baking wise. So today I'm going to start off with the baking cabinet, or baking shelf, which is this shelf right here, and I'm going to work on this first one, or this baking one first, and then the drinks as well. And I'm going to just put everything out on the counter, go through it, get rid of what we don't use, and put back and organize the rest. And the reason I'm going to start with that one is just because I got this baking stuff sitting right here that I need to put up. Cleared out of the cabinet, and I'm going to go ahead and put these monsters in there. This is Chad's beer jug thing that he got one time from somewhere. I'm just going to put it downstairs in the basement for him. These, I love these things. I'm going to put them with the baking supplies, but I'm actually going to take a few of them and use for chocolate covered strawberries. I'm going to try to go through this really quickly before Maverick wakes up, and Aubrey's down for a nap, so hopefully she won't wake up either. But these are all the items that I'm going to get rid of. So all of that stuff came out of these two shelves, which are my baking and just cooking and baking shelf, and this is my beverage. This has all of our drinks and soups and coffees and stuff. This is the stuff we decided to get rid of, just from here over. The stuff we're keeping is this Folgers coffee, so I'm going to put that in here. This container had some teas in it that I'm not going to use anymore. And then these I'm going to put back in the baking shelf. Put these up here. I just kept some of them down because I'm making chocolate covered strawberries tonight for family for Valentine's Day, which is tomorrow. So I'm going to keep these just to put the strawberries in, and I have little clear baggies that I'm going to stick these in. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these right there. So that's one shelf done. Now let's move on to cans, which for the most part, all this is just gonna be straightened up and put back in here. And then these two shelves are probably, I need to take everything out of there and probably find new homes for it. This is everything that was in those cabinets that doesn't belong. Now some stuff like these two items will just be put in the bacon shelf of this cabinet. So I'm just going to leave all that right there right now. Right here, I've already finished decluttering and going through everything. This is just all of Aubrey's foods and drinks and snacks. And then in the very back is just our pouch filler. And then on the top shelf is just all of our, or most of our proteins and stuff. So just have a ton of protein. And then my 3-day cleanse as soon as I decide to do it. So that is finished. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Today is actually day 2, so yes, I am wearing different clothes today. But I did finally finish cleaning and organizing, decluttering, whatever you want to call it. Just finished the kitchen and I'm obsessed with it. I said cleaning, but it's not clean at all. I still have all this stuff to put away. But everything has a home now. Everything's organized, and the stuff that's still out on the counters is just stuff that needs to go into other rooms or stuff like this. I'm going to make chocolate covered strawberries tonight. Like I told you, this is going to be given to Aubrey so she can do some pipe cleaner activities with it. And then all of this I'm about to take to my husband's mom's house to see if she wants it, because she likes coffee as much as I do. So I'm going to see if she would like any of this before I just throw it away. And the rest of this is just normal clutter. But believe it or not, there's actually a lot less on the counters than there normally is. I actually had a lot of fun doing all this. I didn't get to show you every single cabinet that I went through. That would have just took forever, and most of it was just taking stuff out, cleaning off the bottom, and putting it back in. The only cabinet I didn't get to is this one right underneath the sink, and the reason I didn't do that one is because I decided that I'm going to do a whole nother video on how I organize my cleaning supplies. Everything under there is cleaning supplies, and then my whole laundry room under the sink in there is cleaning supplies. So I'm going to do just a whole video on that. Let me show you really quick what will be going to Goodwill. I have one box that I've already loaded into a cart. It's a small box like this one. It had all the cups that I went through, and I'm pretty sure I already showed you guys that. And then we have this box. This is a medium-sized box from Walmart, and it's just more kitchen stuff. And then this box is all the baby stuff like bottles, sippy cups, and just random drying racks and everything like that. And that's a small box. All this is going to a friend that is having a baby. And then these are going to Goodwill, and the one that's already in the car is going to Goodwill. So I already hear the baby crying, so I'm going to go check on him. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for my other Declutter With Me videos. I'm going to do one every week of different parts of my house. So I'll catch you guys next week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!